How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sammy BAYA. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Signs you are surrounded by energy vampires. That's the title of this video. Constant emotional drain. Energy vampires can leave you feeling emotionally drained after any interaction. You may feel physically exhausted, emotionally depleted, or mentally foggy after spending time with certain people. They often dominate conversations, leaving little room for you to express your own feelings, needs, or opinions. If you are constantly left feeling empty after being around someone, they may be sucking away your energy. One of the most obvious signs that you're surrounded by energy vampires is that they're always complaining, never listening. One obvious sign is an incessant stream of complaints. Energy vampires tend to focus on everything that's wrong in their lives. They rarely take the time to ask how you are doing, let alone listen to your struggles. Instead, they unload the emotional burdens onto you without offering any reciprocal support. This one-sided relationship can leave you feeling like you're carrying the emotional weight. Energy vampires thrive on drama. They often exaggerate situations or stir up conflict in order to attract attention and feed off the chaos. Their need for validation means that they'll try to bring turmoil into your life, even if it's unnecessary or destructive. They create emotional fires just to see others put them out, leaving you in a constant state of anxiety. Energy vampires are experts at making others feel guilty, often manipulating you into doing things that aren't in your best interest. They might subtly or overtly guilt trip you into agreeing with their demands or listening to their complaints, regardless of whether or not you are emotionally available or ready to engage. They have no respect for your personal boundaries, whether it's showing up uninvited, demanding your time at inconvenient hours, or invading your space. Energy vampires continuously push against limits you've set in place. When you try to assert your needs, they either ignore or disrespect them, feeding off your discomfort. Another red flag of energy vampires is their refusal to take responsibility for anything that goes wrong in their lives. They constantly view themselves as victims of circumstance, which allows them to avoid accountability and remain in a state of perpetual crisis. As a result, you may find yourself stepping into the role of rescuer or problem solver, but never being truly appreciated for your efforts. Energy vampires often make you feel invisible. While they may dominate conversations, they rarely show genuine interest in your life, leaving you feeling overlooked. Their constant need for attention can overshadow your own needs, leaving you frustrated and unheard. Over time, this can erode your self-esteem and sense of worth. Energy vampires are overdependent on you. They tend to become overly reliant on others to meet their emotional needs. They might call or message you at all hours of the day, expecting you to drop everything to support them. Their emotional dependency creates a sense of pressure as they look to you to solve their problems rather than finding healthy ways to cope on their own. Being around energy vampires can leave you feeling constantly on edge, anxious, or uncomfortable. Their unpredictability, mood swings, or negative energy can create a tense atmosphere that makes you second guess your words or actions. Over time, this stress can accumulate, affecting your mental and physical health. Energy vampires need constant reassurance and validation. They may fish for compliments or seek your approval to feel worthy. If they don't get the attention or praise they desire, they can become irritable or withdraw, leaving you feeling like you're walking on eggshells in an effort to keep them satisfied. You might notice that after spending time with them, you experience a sudden energy slump. Energy vampires have a way of depleting your vitality without you realizing it. After these interactions, you may find yourself feeling lethargic, mentally foggy, or needing to take a nap, as though you've given a piece of yourself away. They take more than they give. One-sided relationships are a hallmark of energy vampires. They will take and take and take and take without offering anything in return, be it emotional support, be it time, or even a simple thank you. In fact, they may rarely acknowledge your contributions, leaving you to feel unappreciated and drained. Energy vampires often exhibit extreme mood swings, flipping from elation to anger or sadness in a matter of moments. These unpredictable shifts can leave you feeling emotionally exhausted as you try to keep up with their ever-changing emotional state. Their instability can make it difficult to have a peaceful or balanced conversation. You start feeling stuck if you begin to feel like you are constantly walking in circles or that you're not progressing in your life. It may be due to the energy draining influence of these individuals. Energy vampires often keep you stuck in their drama and negativity, preventing you from moving forward in your personal or professional life. They may even discourage your growth or make you feel like your goals aren't achievable. Energy vampires have a way of silencing others, either directly or indirectly. They may manipulate or pressure you into conforming to their opinions, making you feel uncomfortable or even guilty for expressing your own thoughts. This can lead to a sense of self-censorship where you are constantly second-guessing yourself around them. Energy vampires frequently place the burden of their happiness on others. They may subtly imply or outright say that your presence, actions, or approval are what will make them happy. This can create a toxic dynamic as you feel responsible for making them feel better, even when they don't reciprocate that same care for you. If someone is always talking about themselves, their problems, and their needs, but rarely makes an effort to show interest in your life, they may be draining your energy. Energy vampires are often completely self-absorbed, with little regard for how their behavior affects others. This lack of balance can leave you feeling overlooked and unimportant. Energy vampires often leave you feeling helpless or hopeless. Their persistent negativity can make you question your own perspective and even doubt your ability to cope with challenges. They thrive on creating a sense of helplessness, making you feel like there's nothing you can do to improve their situation. Over time, you might start to avoid these individuals out of a sense of self-preservation. You may find yourself making excuses or distancing yourself from their calls and messages simply because being around them is emotionally exhausting. This avoidance is often a subconscious response to protect your own well-being. Finally, energy vampires can make you lose touch with your own passions and interests. Their constant need for attention can consume your mental space, leaving little room for the things that once brought joy to you. You may notice that you stop pursuing hobbies, hanging out with other friends, or focusing on goals that used to energize you. In conclusion, if you recognize several of these signs that I've mentioned in this video in your relationships, it may be time to evaluate whether the person in question is an energy vampire. It is important to protect your own energy and set boundaries to avoid being drained by others. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.